All right, y'all, we're back. I don't know what we're looking at. I just pulled up inmate S-word in Georgia prisons, man. We're going to touch on it. I got some footage from the chain gang. I don't know how much of it I can show, but it is not blurred. It's some of that uncut action, man. And then I got some real exclusive information that's coming up, bro. So let's see what they talking about on 11 Alive.
11 Alive, a Georgia inmate beaten and stabbed. The attack caught on camera and shared on social media. Tonight, Troy Castleby.
Okay, so I'm going to stop right there because they had it and they blurred it out. So I'm going to go to my page, or one of my pages, and let's see. Hold on. Yo. Real quick, because I had started recording once you had hung up. So I'm doing a story right now on inmate stabbings in Georgia State Prison. Did you see in the last 30 days, they've had about over 100 stabbings in Georgia State Prison? Yeah. It's getting real bad. Just from your personal experience, and then we'll get to that other story once we get done with this. But this is my new challenge. Just stay out of prison. But have you had any dealings with stabbings in the chain gang?
Oh yeah, I have been dealing with that.
Enlighten us.
Nowadays it's different though. It's different. Like back then, I went in. Even such thing as a cell phone. I went in the joint back then.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. I never saw the whole time, my whole 10-year bid. I never saw it. Not once. I heard it was a cell phone, but I never saw one.
Yeah, so basically, the problem they got in prison, they bringing that on themselves with these cell phones, they need drones. Technology is making it hard to maintain a prison. Because basically, the only way you're going to control the prison right now, you're going to have to make it into a dome. As long as you got access with fence to go outside and all that stuff, man, drones gonna drop it over the fence. Just like warfare. They can do whatever they need to do with a drone. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
So they ain't gonna be able to stop that. So that ain't even in there. Really just you gotta put a top on top of the prison at the end of the day. That's all it goes.
Now I just did a video on Cobb County Jail. They got this jail bot that they about to try to put in the mix. It's like a robot. And I don't know how that's going to help at all. That's just, they started out in Cobb County. I think they're trying to avoid more additional lawsuits. But they got this watch. Yeah. This watch they put on you, I guess, to keep, because you had a Cavell Wingo who was unalive maybe 2019. And he was telling the people he had an ulcer. And this man just dropped dead on camera. So I think they're just trying to cover themselves. But can a robot stop people from getting stabbed in prison?
No, at the end of the day, only you can stop you from getting stabbed. You know my point of view on a lot of stuff as far as prison. You ain't get stabbed, your dumb ass at home. That's all it boiled down to.
Well, stay out of prison.
Yeah. That's all. At the end of the day, everybody want to cry. I get it. A lot of stuff happened in prison. But who crying about prison right? You ain't got no right. When you broke the law, you had the right to not break the law. So now, like, I'm a strong believer. Every action has a reaction.
So what you're saying is if somebody gets stabbed in chain gang, it's their own fault.
It's their own fault because you could have been at home. And that's the thing that people see. Everybody talk about how bad prison is when they talk to these kids. They don't tell kids the real stuff about prison. They out here got these kids thinking, oh, snitcher get stitches. No, I know nigga that snitching and knocking you out at the same time. So that's a myth.
Okay.
That is the biggest myth in the world, trying snitches get stitches. No, I know some snitches that will knock you out and put their dick in your mouth. Plain and damn simple.
Oh, man.
Don't think because he tell it he can't fight.
Yeah, or he won't off your... Yeah. So what you saying is the street code or the G code that these folks have been falsely following is just it's make believe. It's not real.
It's real for the feds. No, I'm finna tell you. The feds and the state prisons, they use that reverse psychology. They the one put it out there that snitches get stitches. You ain't from the hood for real if you snitch. They put that out there for a reason. Say me, you, and 3 more niggas, we go hit a lick, right?
Okay.
And only one of us pulled the trigger. One of us pulled the trigger, so ain't no need of all 4 of us going to jail. But they don't instill in our mind that snitches get stitches. We real niggas that we don't tell on each other. They don't want us to tell, so now they don't got 4 motherfuckers with a life sentence for one nigga pulling the trigger.
Yeah, that's how it's going down there.
They tricking you, and they don't want you to tell. They want you to believe snitches get stitches. That's why they let them folks put them rap songs on the radio. They want you not to snitch, so we get 4 for 1. 4 for 1. So that's some stuff the feds put out there to trick our ass.
You know, the irony of that is that now, if it don't matter what part you played in, if let's just say unaliving takes place where it's a robbery and it turned into something wicked, and I don't know what's going on in the house. I'm just the guy that's driving the car. I'm sitting out. I don't go inside. I don't have no firearm. I ain't never held no firearm, but I'm aware of the crime that's taking place inside this house. And y'all say y'all going just to break in the house, and y'all going there, somebody in there, and then somebody gets shot, and now somebody is not alive. Hey man, if I'm driving this car, I'm gonna get charged just like everybody else in here.
Yeah, everybody gonna get the same charge. That's why the money got to be split up equally, all among all of us. I want all mine, because at the end of the day, telling on somebody, whoever tell first get the last time at the end of the day. Ain't no need of you crying about nobody told on you, because if we get caught, if either we get caught anyway, we gonna do some time.
Period.
One of them might as well get up out of here, period. You know what I'm saying? One of them got to get up out of here. But like I said, a lot of people don't explain prison. Prison ain't got nothing to do with no fighting and raping and stabbing. Somebody told me the other day, they called me, I ain't gonna say no name. Oh boy, they finna be in there goddamn raping, puffing. They finna do this because he did the kids, he did the boys, he did it. But man, think about what you saying. That man got enough money to kill your whole family. You think somebody finna mess with the dude or not? See, folks like to hear themselves talk. Everybody know, every killer know who to mess with.
Yeah.
I know I ain't no scary nigga from a long shot. Everybody think I'm the boogeyman. But the boogeyman still know who to fuck with.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. If I know you gonna knock my teeth out, look, dude, you got that. I don't do dummy missions because I like to win. And folks don't understand prison. Oh, prison ain't this, prison that. I said, prison just like being at home with your mama. You got to clean up your room every day just like your mama tell you. But in that, you going to do it, or them COs going to beat your ass. You going to clean the room up and stand up for inspection. See, don't nobody tell them kids they got to do that. Them folks talking about they sagging, they passing prison. No, they not. You're not allowed to do that in there. Folks got this conception like these kids can do whatever they want. Back when I was in there, you couldn't do what you wanted to do in there then.
Mm-hmm.
But these cell phones got to where they pretty much can now, because why am I going to be arguing with an inmate? He got a phone to be able to call somebody to kill my family from the outside. So the inmates really do run the prison now with this cell phone technology out here. They make one phone call, have somebody sitting at your car when you get up out of there. So
Yep.
I get it why they don't just go around trying to lock the prison. That don't make sense. I put my life in jeopardy for no damn job. That ain't finna work anyway. But you get stabbed in prison, nigga, look, you could have been at home drinking some Kool-Aid. I don't feel sorry for I did my time. I don't been stabbed before too, so I know the game. If I would have been at home, I wouldn't have got stabbed.
You got stabbed? Tell me about when you, what count was it when you got stabbed?
I was in Bad Austin.
What happened? And was you deserving? Was you deserving of this statement? Had you earned?
Hell yeah! I supposed to got stuck. I supposed to got stuck before that.
Yeah.
I supposed to be stuck. Like I say, every action got a reaction. I'm a thief. All the thieves.
Oh.
But people don't understand this part about this shit. Like, I used to steal, I used to sneak folks, squirrel them. You know, we call it the squirrel game.
Yeah.
I got them hit nigga with mount ringers, down there decapitated nigga with a bush hack on detail, so everybody knew my reputation.
Yeah.
So I couldn't argue with nobody and walk away because they already thinking, if this nigga walk away, he going to get a weapon. So I got to get the little motherfucker before he get me. That was the reputation I had.
Yeah.
So in Violate, we was gambling. And I don't goddamn won the whole potch, but I was cheating. You know, skinny.
How was you cheating? And how much was the pot?
The pot was about like $300 worth of soup.
Okay. That'll get you off the chain gang. That'll get you off on the street. But go ahead.
Oh yeah. So you know the Georgia skin, the only people that skin if you know how to cheat. It's just basically the game who cheat the best. That's all Georgia.
You know, as much time as I've done, bro, I never skinned. I never even learned how to skin, but go ahead.
Yeah. If you don't know how to cheat, they don't need to play in that game now.
Period.
So I don't cheat it and warn everybody stuff.
Okay.
So they caught me cheating at the end of the game. It was too late now.
How they catch you cheating though?
No. I had 3 cards at the bottom of the deck. Cause that's all about who card come out the bottom first. I had 3 of them on the bottom, laying on the floor. It's called laying on the floor.
Wow.
So they're like, damn, shouted cheating. I'm like, nigga, too late now. So I went to go get the kid. And one nigga gonna tell me, man, look, you can take them other niggas shit, but you ain't taking mine.
Yeah. So
I'm like, okay, cool. Since you stood up for yourself, go on and get your shit, but I'm taking the rest of this shit.
Okay.
And I meant that because, like I said, I know who to fight. I know I couldn't beat all them niggas, so if all of them would have said they gonna get their shit, they would have got their shit, but they let me do it to them, so why not do it? They went for it.
Yeah.
So I took the shit, but this one nigga said he wanted his shot to get the shit. And man, this nigga supposed to be cool, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
So I let him get his shit, and I was going to my room with everybody else shit. This nigga jumps in front of my door like, no, nigga, I can't let you go in your room. Like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? You got your shit. Oh, nigga, I know how you trick people. You'll let a motherfucker think they don't got away with it. Then you gonna try to sneak me later on tonight and stab.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you got that little bit. I said, I don't want no problem. I got they shit, and I'm getting a visit this weekend. I ain't had no visit in 3 years. So he's still like, no, I can't let you go in the room. So this nigga literally was blocking my doorway. So I don't want no confrontation call. Like I said, I'm finna get a visit. So I go to the phone. I call my mom. I'm like, Mama, get what? I just got in a little incident, so I need to know if you coming down here or not, for sure.
Yeah.
She's like, why? I said, are you coming? Because if you not coming, I'm finna handle this shit.
Yeah.
But if you coming, I'm finna have to walk away from this fight.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll be down there. I said, okay, then I'll see you tomorrow. And as I was hanging up the phone, the nigga done stuck me right above my eye with a fucking toothbrush. And this how the nigga get me when he stabbed me because
he said he stabbed you above your eye?
Yeah, above my eye. He
So-
done sharp the toothbrush down.
So he was trying to poke your eye out.
Yeah, he was trying to put my eye out. So when the nigga hit me, I just grabbed him in the
Hold on,
face.
what camp was you at? What camp was you at?
Valdosta.
You was at Valdosta, and where you at in your bid when this take place?
Oh shit, Valdosta. I think I had about what? I think I had about like a year and a half or 2 years left. Now it had to be over 2 years. There was about like 3 years left.
Okay.
But I could have made parole somewhere in there, but I ain't never think about parole.
Yeah.
But the nigga hit me with the thing, so my reaction was to grab the nigga and just hold away, couldn't stick me no more.
Mm-hmm.
But my reputation was so fucked up. When the police seen us squabbling in the dormitory, they run in there. This nigga stabbed me. He's screaming, he got a shank, he got a shank. I'm bleeding. They about to break my damn arm, and this nigga don't stop me. But all the police know me. I was known for the foolishness.
Yeah.
So, of course, they drove me to the ground down there, broke my goddamn neck in that motherfucker. And then we went to the hole. And me and that dude talked. He said, man, you know I had to do that, man, because I already know you was going to get me. I said, dude, on some real shit, I wasn't going to even fuck with you, nigga. On some real shit, I wasn't studying you like that, dude.
Yeah.
And he like, man, my bad. I said, well, shit, let's tell these folks we were hard playing, but we can get out the hole. He said, hell no. The nigga like, fuck no, we don't went past that point now.
Yeah.
But I convinced the nigga, we got out the hole like a week later. Say we were hard playing. But from that point on, that nigga would buy me stove every week. Like, dude, what you need? And I was sincerely, I wasn't even worried about it.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried about that shit. But when some other shit jumped off, when I knew I was finna have to go to war anyway, why I'm finna go to war with my homeboys about what they got going on, I need to go and get this nigga here that thought he got away any goddamn way.
Yeah.
So all that shit just conflicted in together right there. But like, I deserve that shit because I made it where a nigga had to do me like that. It is what it is. So
let me ask you this, because right now the gangs have taken over chain gang. Like it's in a mere violation, man. And then they got cell phones in there. They'll violate you, put you on the camera. Now the world know you got violated.
Yeah. See, that's the funny thing I don't get about this gang culture.
Okay.
And like, I know a couple of guys in the gang. We not like friends like that, but I know a couple of guys in the gang. And the way I look at that gang stuff, I used to look at it like, nigga, if you got to be in the gang, you're a coward. If you need somebody to help you fight, you're a coward. But then as I got older and started doing research, gangs are a necessity in America. It's a necessity.
Why you say that?
I say that because that's the only reason we ain't went back in the Jim Crow right now. Because these white folk will really put this thing on our ass. But with all the gang stuff they got now they got a different thing they will have to deal with. These jokers kill you about tennis shoes, about stepping on their foot or just talking to their girlfriend. So imagine if these folks came with some real racial shit out here, on some real racial stuff, them gang members keep them in place because they ain't gonna get but so far.
Let me interject just a tad bit, cause the gangs don't have the numbers nor the organizational skills to mildly compete with the United States government or any Bob Harold that been hunting since they was 12 years old, bro. I don't give the gangs that much credit. Like the gangs, they just hard on black people, but they don't mess with white people. They'll piss the Mexicans off, but I think that there is a mindset with the gangs that they're afraid of white people.
Yeah, now that you just said is true. But if you ever get in a position where you ain't got no choice but to fight for your race, it'll be different. And the advantage that them little gang members got, because they don't know how to handle shit for this, but they stupid as fuck. A stupid motherfucker would do some stupid shit. And we'll really, like, can you imagine, like, these little motherfuckers, they already just shoot at anything. They would go crazy, and they would keep it where we just can't really be enslaved at the end of the fucking day. Because they stupid as fuck. They do the dumbest shit. And when a dumb motherfucker that do dumb shit, that's scary as hell. I can deal with an organized person. They ain't gonna bother because they too organized. They got certain things they won't do. But these young dudes, they ain't got no limit on what they won't do.
Man, listen to me. They'll kill 12 black people before they offend.
Oh yeah, before they kill a white person. Oh yeah.
They not cut like that, brother. And Lord forbid that we have some type of race war, cause, bro, I love black people to death, and my house is safe for a certain amount of time. But bro, we not ready for no race war.
I don't think there would never be a race war.
I hope not.
That's why they let all these immigrants in here. Because I got white friends that they'll be at my house ready to go to war with me, just like I'd be there for them.
Yeah.
So I don't even think it's really that much racism out here. Everybody try to say it really ain't that much racism out here. They try to use Donald Trump as a prop. Wait, hold up. Hold on, Beef. I got an important call here. Hold on.
All right.
A Georgia inmate beaten and stabbed. The attack caught on camera and shared on social media. Tonight,
okay, so now, like I just told y'all, let me see if I got this footage. I have some horrific footage. One of them is this. So, yeah.
You do like we be having you edit all your stuff when we be doing this.
Like right now, I'm recording you right now. I'm not gonna edit none of this because right now I'm just trying to get these hours up. I need 4,000 hours, so I'm taking all footage. I'm gonna make sure that I add at least 3 hours of footage every day until this page is monetized. If I stay on schedule, then I can get it done by Christmas. So, and I'm going to see what my subscribers pay attention to. If it's this content right here, then I'll do more of this content. If it's the news reactions, then that's what it'll be. But I'm not editing this at all. It's gonna be straight uncut.
Okay. You gotta give me like 5 minutes. I'm pulling up on my mom.
No, go ahead. Go ahead and handle your business. Cause I got it on pause. No, it's on play right now.
I'll hit you back.
All right, that's a bit.
All right.
Okay, so let me see what else I got for y'all. Let me see. I want to find the exact footage that they got, and then I'm gonna try to cause I know what it was. Let me see. Let me see. This guy was just unalive. I forgot about the I don't need no copyright. It is what it is. So let's see what they got going on, because I'm playing around. Not really playing around, but I don't need oh man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. All right, let's see.
Troy Castleberry's family wants him transferred before he's killed, and Castleberry is serving an 18-year sentence tied to an armed robbery out of DeKalb County.
However, his family says they feel his life is in danger now. 11 Live's Cody Alcorn joins us live in the studio. So, Cody, you watched the video. I watched it along with you, and you also spoke with the inmate's family tonight.
It's tough, Ron and Jennifer. I can't imagine that being my loved one and feeling so helpless. And then to find out through Facebook this happened to your loved one. The Castleberrys outraged at the silence from the prison and the Department of Corrections. Beaten and stabbed multiple times.
This is awful.
So much so we're blurring the attack. In the 1-minute, 18-second video taken from inside Smith State Prison, you see inmate Troy Castleberry sitting on the floor next to a bunk, his hands bound behind him, wearing only a pair of shorts. Castleberry is repeatedly punched and kicked in his head, throat, and chest by 3 inmates as a 4th inmate records the attack.
Hold on, let me see something.
That was the inmate who was recording. He's then seen joining in on the beating. Castleberry bleeding from his ears, nose, mouth, and chin.
Nobody deserves to be treated like that. Yes, he has done wrong. He's not an angel, but he's not a monster either.
Castleberry's family calling it a modern-day lynching.
My son could have lost his life.
Just over a minute into the video, you see one of the inmates pull out a shank. He's stabbed 4 times in the shoulder and upper arm before he's rolled over on the ground and stabbed another 7 times in the back. The video cuts off as the stabbing appears to continue.
Somebody actually said, "I'm sorry you lost your brother." My brother's not dead, but that video would lead him to believe.
Castleberry's family has no idea what kind of condition he's in.
We still haven't been able to see him physically to know that he's okay.
That place is not fit for anyone to be incarcerated inside the wall.
There should be some accountability for what happened to my brother.
We reached out to the Department of Corrections regarding this video tonight. They sent us a 1-sentence statement saying they're investigating. This is the same prison the GBI arrested the warden back on February 8th on RICO charges tied to corruption inside the facility. You can read more about that right now at 11alive.com.
Oh, you know we going to that. You know we're going to that. Let me see. Georgia Warden. What am I doing wrong on this camera? Because I want to be on this camera. Where is it at? I feel like I'm the wrong way on this thing. All right, let's get over here. Georgia Warden arrested.
Georgia prison warden is off the job tonight, charged for being involved in a smuggling operation at his prison. Brian Adams was the warden at Smith.
Wait a minute. What? The warden, Brian Adams, smuggling. The individual that is in charge of stopping the smuggling.
Smith State Prison, that's southeast in Georgia, about 45 minutes south of Statesboro.
Smith State Prison.
Wednesday after the
we about to
GBI
dive in on
charged him
Smith
with
State Prison.
conspiracy,
Y'all, we can see everything that's going on with Smith State Prison. We diving in.
Adams was promoted to warden at the prison in 2019. The Georgia Department of Corrections Commissioner Tyrone Oliver says he is disheartened by the arrest.
Now that's crazy. That's crazy.
Our top story tonight, a crime ring run from inside the Smith State Prison has been linked to the warden.
We've learned that Brian Adams was fired by the Department of Corrections just before he was arrested yesterday. And our lead investigative reporter, Brett Buffington, is following this case. He is live in Glennville tonight with new information. Brett?
Yes, Tina, we're learning tonight from state investigators that they believe this is essentially a story of incredible corruption from inside of this prison. Those investigators believe the warden, Brian Adams, was linked to a crime ring so violent that those investigators say that crime ring ordered a murder from inside of this prison. To understand how this now former warden has this mugshot, we have to dig into a case that dates back a decade. This is Nathan Weeks, the man who carried out a string of armed robberies in 2010, sent to prison.
Okay, so let's do this. Nathan Weeks. Because I'm going to come back to that one. Who is Nathan Weeks? We just doing a backstory, y'all. I got to see what's going on. Shout out to Martaz. Oh, no. We want the news. No. We want the news. I'm sorry. We don't. No. Nathan the Pizzy Weeks. Okay, let's go. Yo, I need news, or I don't. Who is Nathan Weeks? All right, here we go. Let's just give us a backstory.
Did you watch the news lately?
Oh no. That's the wrong stuff. We don't need no commercials. We don't want no commercials. What's going on?
Attack, anti-Semitism, like
3 murders now being connected to a gang that operates inside of Smith State Prison.
A Long County grand jury indicted 3 people in the murder of Jessica Gerling. Now, she's the woman who was killed at a mobile home park in Long County in June of 2021. The indictment contains new details connecting her murder to others in the area. It says they all happened on the orders of one man who is already in prison. Haley Boland obtained a copy of the indictment and joins us now to break down what's inside.
Yeah, Don, Nathan Weeks, Dennis Kraft, and Keisha Jones are now facing multiple charges, including malice murder, felony murder, and aggravated assault in connection to the death of Jessica Gerling. The indictment begins to paint a bigger picture, establishing Gerling's death as part of a pattern of violence and crime by a group that says it runs Smith State Prison. The indictment establishes Weeks, Kraft, and Jones as members of the East St. Laurent squad, which according to the document is a group that profits from smuggling contraband into Smith State Prison and uses violence to do it. Nathan Weeks, who entered Smith State Prison in 2019, is listed as the president of the group and has even claimed that, quote, it is his prison. The document says Jessica Gerling, the murder victim, was the first lady of the group. She worked as a corrections officer at Smith State Prison while carrying on a romantic relationship with Weeks and was eventually fired in June 2020 for smuggling in marijuana for the gang to sell to inmates. She was facing charges for this, but Weeks and Jones recruited Kraft to help them kill Gerling on June 28, 2021 in Long County, according to the indictment. Dennis Kraft was arrested and charged this January for his involvement in Gerling's death. This indictment is the first time Weeks and Jones have been connected to the murder. Those were already in custody for different crimes when Kraft was arrested. The document also says the group has a pattern of bribing and coercing corrections officers. It says inmates offer guards money to bring in contraband. When that doesn't work, they use violence. Making things more difficult for law enforcement to control the prison, the indictment says the gang recruits people on the outside to apply for corrections jobs, creating a, quote, whack-a-mole of investigations into dirty guards. While this indictment is about Gerling's death, it connects other murders to the Yves St. Laurent squad. This includes the murder of Jerry Lee Davis, a Wayne County man killed in 2021. The document states that Weeks, Gerling, and Christopher Sumlin, another member of the group, killed him. It also connects the death of Bobby Kicklighter, which happened in January 2021 in Tattnall County, to the group. Investigators have called this a case of mistaken identity, with the intended target being a corrupt...
Hey man, this dude off the chain. Ain't gonna go too far. And then we're going to get back to the Warden. In the world? This is not a game at all, folks. Let's see. Let's do a video.
When we
This is in Fulton County.
broke on yesterday, I believe that the last...
Hold on, dude. St. Laurent. It's not the same. It's not the same. Let's go back to my man. Let's go back, because I think we about to...
Prison in 2012, sent to Smith State Prison in 2019. Agents with the Georgia Bureau of Investigation believe Weeks became the leader of a powerful gang, which includes other inmates and prison guards. A crime organization so powerful, those investigators believe Weeks ordered a murder from inside the prison. It is the death of Bobby Kicklighter, killed in early 2021, that started the in-depth look into Weeks and this organization. State investigators now believe Kicklighter was the victim of a botched hit ordered by the Yves St. Laurent squad inside the prison. These criminal indictments for Weeks and his gang also accused the Yves St. Laurent squad of conspiring to kill someone else. The organization, led by Nathan Weeks, according to investigators, relied on the work of at least 3 former prison guards, including Weeks' girlfriend, Keisha Jones. Jones is now facing charges for murder, but also, like Weeks and Warden Brian Adams, is charged with violating the RICO Act.
See, what's throwing me off, it says YSL. But it don't look like they got no ties together. I wonder where... What's this warden's name?
That's Georgia's law that makes racketeering illegal, including Weeks' girlfriend, Keisha Jones. Jones is now facing charges for murder, but also, like Weeks and Warden Brian Adams, he's charged with
Warden Brian, let's see where he at now. Has he been sentenced? That's one former during smuggling investigation. He probably out on bond. Yeah, he probably out on bond.
Thanks a lot. We begin tonight with breaking news. The GBI has arrested a former Georgia Department of Corrections warden. His name is Brian Adams. Adams is a former warden at the Smith State Prison in Glennville. You were taking a look at his booking photo from the Tattnall County Jail. There's his photo. He's now facing racketeering charges, bribery, false statements, and other crimes. Adams was fired before his arrest, and the Tattnall County Sheriff tells WJCL 22 News that Adams is scheduled to have a bond hearing in the morning before a magistrate. This is a developing story. We'll continue to update you on air and, of course, online at WJCL.com. Now to the Murdoch murder trial.
Tonight, for the first time and only on WJCL, you'll hear from a corrections officer at Smith State Prison. This week, the GBI arrested.
Where is he at now, though? Where is he at now? I bet you he out on bond. RICO charge. I bet you he out on bond. Trying to smoke on the side, Smith State Prison. Smith State Prison off the chain, bro. What is this? Hold on.
Two correction officers are now behind bars after trying to smuggle contraband inside a state prison.
Smith State
WJCL
Prison
22 News'
chain,
Andy
bro.
Cole explains this is not the first case of prison staff getting arrested for trying to sneak illegal items inside.
Two corrections officers have been arrested trying to bring contraband inside Smith State Prison, but they're not alone. In 2024, 6 people have been arrested.
Smith State Prison back in the spotlight once again.
This is a bad contraband year. People being arrested, people, including officers.
A half dozen people arrested trying to bring contraband inside. The latest are 2 former corrections officers, both sergeants. Shania Odom, according to the Tattnall County Sheriff, was charged with bringing in marijuana and giving it to the inmates. The Department of Corrections says Rosemary Johnson had personal dealings with an inmate. She was arrested on Tuesday.
I think that this is something, contraband, particularly at Smith, is something that isn't being looked at enough.
To kick off the year, a visitor, Alexis White, was arrested after bringing in paper wrapped in a bag. It may seem like nothing, but Burns says it could be soaked in a chemical that inmates could smoke and get high. Later in January, 3 others were arrested, bringing in a cache of contraband, including drugs, drones, cell phones, and more.
It's just a rough prison. And contraband in some ways is the least of it.
All of these arrests come a year after the former warden Brian Adams was arrested, accused of taking bribes by a gang inside the prison. The Georgia Department of Corrections said in a statement, quote,
So this man out the chain, bro. This man out the chain. I still want to know where he at, though. Where is he at now? Released. I bet you he ain't locked up. Brian Adams Woods has released a number of... No. Warden. Prison in Glennville was terminated before his arrest on February 8th, 2023. He is currently being held in the Tattnall County Jail. He ain't got no board. The Georgia Attorney General's office. Let's see. Corruption at Smith State Prison. Is he still? Oh, he up under that RICO Act. That's 2023. Terminated. Adams has been terminated for violation of employee standards. GBI arrest Georgia Department of Corrections Warden. He is currently in the Tattnall, bonded out. All right. Let's see. I want to see bonded out. Did you bond out? Let's see. Was terminated. And bring in discredit. Did you born up? Okay. Either way, man. He off the chain. The system off the chain. They man, it's a lot to dive into, man. So we've been on here for 40 minutes. So I'm gonna find more information, man. We're gonna have an update on this case. I want to see what's going on. I want to see who's been sentenced, who's awaiting trial, who is out on bond. Cause sometimes they'll make you look bad, but then because you're one of theirs, you are charged with bribery and other counts, they'll let you go. You'll be out on bond. 48-year-old Adams, Waycross on his job warden. Well, yeah, you're just stating what you've already seen. So, look, man, y'all like, share, subscribe, get off in those comments, man. We'll be back, man. Hey, I might look kind of funny, but I ain't no fool.